to be, rising to be productive, rising to be organized, rising to be inspired. Who are you rising to be? New podcast every Tuesday, new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. As we vastly approach the end of the year, my stationery store, PerspectivePlans.com, will be having a New Year's Eve sale. And of course, just like our Black Friday sale, there will be no code necessary, because I understand that a lot of people can't remember the codes, so everything will be marked down in honor of New Year's Eve. So, happy shopping! Hello everyone, I'm Christina B. Rising, and welcome to the Rising to Be Show, the only place on the internet where I help you rise to be who you want to be. Helping you rise to be productive, organized, and inspired so that you can reach your goals. I upload new videos and podcasts every single week, so be sure to subscribe as a riser so that you won't miss anything. Shop for workbooks, printables, and stickers at PerspectivePlans.com. And last but not least, this episode would not be possible without the support of our Rising to Be patrons and channel members. Thank you. Now let's get into this episode. Alright, so in honor of the year coming to an end, I wanted to take this time to, of course, just share some of the accomplishments that Rising to Be has made throughout the year. So let's go over them. Some of our greatest hits. So yeah, here's some of the greatest hits from 2022 when it comes to Rising to Be, the podcast. Let's get started. And this information is coming directly from Spotify, of course. You can listen to our podcast available everywhere on all podcast platforms. But of course, the data on Spotify is just really cool to look at. So we're going to start there. So apparently to Spotify, I have created exactly 511 new minutes of content. That's amazing. And according to this really cool data, it also says that 92% of other creators and also it says here that's more than 92% of other creators in the education category. And I think that's pretty freaking awesome because, as you all know, this is a micro show and we're 92% more than damn near everybody in education. So hurrah for me. Yes, we love it. We love it. Let's see what else we got. All right, so let's see what our number one show of the year has been, which is pretty freaking exciting. So we have three choices here. We have episode 50, our 5 best goal setting apps of 2022, which is a really good episode. I'll link all 3 of these episodes down below for your convenience so you can check them out. And our second contender is episode 90, how to bounce back from failure, and of course episode 52, Amazon Office must-haves, which was really good. A lot of y'all use the links to purchase things from that video, and I greatly appreciate it because as a small creator, I didn't make much money. I think I made $19.21. So thank you anyway, because you know we get like 10% commission from every purchase is made, but I just think it's so awesome that people are shopping. So thank you. Let's see. I think my number one episode is probably the goal setting apps. Yep, that's the one. So this episode got 999, essentially almost 1,000 more streams than any other of my average episodes. That's amazing. So what else we got? I did peek at this, so it's kind of no longer surprising, but I still like it. It's so cute. And of course, our podcast. Let's see. I forgot how many countries. So this show, Rising to Be, has been heard in 37 countries this year. And our top 5 countries of the year have been the United States, India, Australia, and United Kingdom, and Philippines. We love the Philippines, but this is so cool. 37 countries. And that's amazing. I feel like I need to get my passport together because this is pretty freaking amazing. I thank you all, my international listeners. And yeah, thanks for the love and support and the listens. Okay, let's see what else we got. Something Imagine happened between February 27th and of course March 5th. And apparently we had 186% more listeners compared to our average weeks on our show, which is weird. I'm not really sure what episode I launched during that time, but thank you so much. It's interesting. And I'll probably have to do a follow-up to whatever episode that is. What else we got? So it says our listener personality for the podcast is the time traveler. And that is, let's see, your fans are audio time travelers. They seek out podcasts that are new to them, regardless of whether they're new to the rest of the world. I love that. Because you're just going to listen to an episode just because you want to listen to an episode. And it's not that, because we don't really cover current topics. Of course, coming up in the new year, I do want to cover some current topics, but that's not going to be the main focus of the show. I just want to cover really important tips and tricks to help you rise to be who you want to be, of course. So, yeah, that's amazing. What else we got? And of course, we released 22 video episodes, and they were in the top 5% most viewed on Spotify. Now that's pretty impressive because, well, I have a baby show, a micro show, so I love that. I love these little tidbits of data, honestly. Now, if you did not know, the videos that we release on YouTube are also video podcasts on Spotify. I'm not sure if any other podcast platforms are going to release video podcasts, but I highly recommend it. Check us out on Spotify and leave us 5 stars. Apparently, to Spotify created 1 poll and 1 Q&A. That's very true because I completely forgot about this feature. So, and your podcast saw gains this year. So we had a 41% growth in followers. Now that's pretty amazing. Thank you guys. Amazing. And I haven't really been promoting the podcast, so I definitely need to get on that. So the podcast was the top 10 podcast for 70 people. Oh! So this podcast was the top 10 podcast for 70 fans on Spotify. And it was in the top 5 podcasts for 31 fans. And I am the #1 podcast for 8 fans. Now that's pretty darn awesome. It's amazing to even know that I'm in some people's constant listens. It's kind of crazy. But it's a very humbling experience because now it just makes you feel like I need to pre-record and of course never skip an upload because people are counting on me. We're fans, you guys. Oh my God, this is amazing. It's very humbling. Alright, so apparently I released 43 episodes on my podcast, 511 minutes of content, 37 country listeners, and of course 41% increase in followers on our podcast. I am so grateful, you guys. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So let's see. Our top 5 episodes on YouTube are... I wish they did a YouTube rap now. Because it's kind of just going on YouTube. It's nothing special. Like Spotify did. So homemade. Let's see. Let me grab it on my iPad because my computer is acting funny. Alright, so our top... That's not what I wanted. So our #1 episode of this year was our 5 best goal-setting apps of 2022. Not 2002, 2022 of this year. And that's amazing. I feel like that's pretty predictable as well. I do think I'm going to make another list of goal-setting apps for next year since it's a very heavy listen and watched video. As well as our second video of the year is Digital Note-Taking 101. This was during our back to school series, and I'll leave that link down below for your convenience. And a lot of people love this video. We did get some dislikes, of course, but that's all right. But yeah, I really was a different format making this video, and I'm of course looking into making more videos just like this, not just for the view's sake, but also because I sell digital products at my stationery store, perspectiveplants.com, and I need to get more into showing how I use my products and of course how to use them when someone buys them. But yeah, I thought it was very interesting how that's one of my highest viewed videos. So number 3, what's number 3? Oh, 2023 goal setting. So 2023 goal setting realistically, how to actually stick to your goals for the new year. This video is chugging along pretty smoothly. As of the time of this recording, we have 996 views. So we're so close to 1,000 on this video, but it's getting there, it's chugging along, and it's very seasonal. I love the thumbnail for it. It's very cute. And our fourth video is part 1, Amazon Office must-haves. And I love this video. It was so fun to make. I love shopping, so that's one of the main reasons I made it. But yeah, I just felt really inspired by TikTok always essentially pushing you to buy new stuff, or like showing you a really cool invention that you just have to get. And that's kind of like the interpretation that I wanted to take for this video, but also showing things that you can actually use, not just bad trendy stuff, you know. I wanted to show things that are actually useful and worth buying. So I hope that came across. And according to this view count, we have 961 views. So y'all liked it as well, and that's amazing. All right, so our next fifth video, our fifth most viewed video of the year, was our 10 best books to read in the year, and that's amazing. So we have 890 views at the time of recording. And yeah, I definitely want to make more videos regarding reading, because reading is so important to me, and I love reading. I love audiobooks as well, so I'm not really gonna say that it doesn't count if you don't listen to it. It's like, you know, how people often say that book, you can't really say that you read that book because you listened to it. I mean, if you're consuming that information, then it's just a different way of getting that information. So sometimes people could be a bit weird when it comes to book culture is a bit weird in general, but still. Yeah, these are my top 5 for the year. We're gonna make a little teeny tiny baby playlist of our top everythings, I guess. And oh, as you all know, we split the channel in 2 this year because we wanted to do productivity tips on one channel, and of course, planner stuff on the other. This used to be one big conglomerate, and that's why our growth has kind of like stopped essentially, because we would just switch genres week to week, and that's not good for growth. But I was stubborn, so that's why we did it that way. But now I'm finally easing up on that whole situation. But yeah, so our other backup channel, well, not backup channel, but our planner channel is Plan With Me, Rising to Be. And heads up, you guys, we're changing to perspective plans in the new year. We're in a current rebrand phase, so be on the lookout, but it's gonna be Plan With Me at Perspective Plans. So our top videos of the year on this new channel is, of course, my Plan With Me, my first January January planner, Plan With Me. And this was me just doing my usual Plan With Me for the month, or like my daily planner, my everyday planner. And that's the first video. We have 451 views. It's amazing. And then, of course, our second most viewed video on this channel is our 2022 planner stack and flip through. And I will be having a flip through of my used planners that I've used throughout the year, and of course the planners that I'm looking forward to use in 2023. And a lot of those planners that I'll be using in the new year are planners that I've made, you guys. So I'm kind of transitioning out of Happy Planner because it's just been a money racket, honestly. And I want products that are actually useful, because that's one of the reasons I love planning, because it helped me get my life together. But I'm not just gonna be buying random nonsense just to buy random nonsense. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. Our third most viewed video is our February Plan With Me, of course. People just love an everyday planner Plan With Me video, which is really good. And of course, our fourth most viewed video is our budget With Me video from January. And yeah, 408 views. And our last one, our fifth most viewed video is our Faith Playing With Me. And I loved how this one came out. It's very pink and it's just amazing. I really love it. I'm pretty excited to show you guys my new Bible that I have for the new year. It's pretty freaking cool. So I think you'll like it as well. But other than that, that's all I got. What else? Oh, I gotta share my my business stuff. All the accomplishments that we've made with Rising and Be this year. Now, as you know, we just had our Black Friday sale not too long ago, and it did very, very well. So I thank you all in advance. And I think I'm still mulling through some of our like customer questions, so just bear with me on that. But yeah, so our most popular product, let's do our most popular product of the year, which is, of course, our Grocery Gladiator bundle, which has our, it has our meal planner and our shopping list. It's a double pack, which is our bundle, because it has our meal planner, which are customizable meal planner. You could do breakfast, lunch, and dinner as well as snacks, and there's 2 different versions. So it's BLD and then a BLD plus snack version as well, and a few other versions mixed in as well. So you can add links to your favorite recipes or Pinterest boards and things of that nature. It's really handy dandy and I love it. And of course we have our customizable shopping list, and what I love the most about our customizable shopping list is the custom categories, you guys. So you can easily scribble in, like if you're not really a meat person, and you're trying to cut back on meat, essentially, you can do an entire, I'm not vegetarian, but you get the point. Let me see. But yeah, you can do like a frozen section, pet care, because I know a lot of people are asking me for that. So now you can do an entire pet care area for your furry friend that you have. Dairy, snacks, what else? Home, bathroom, pantry. Like, the list is your oyster. So customize it your way. And our second most purchased product of the year was our goal setting workbook, you guys. And I believe our most purchased color was the pink and navy version, which I definitely have to say is my favorite. Now the second most purchased version of the goal setting workbook was the neutral. A lot of people like the neutral, so that's why I'm happy that we have different color options to match everyone's different taste. And of course it comes with 50+ pages. And this workbook, it's undated, of course, because I want you to be able to use it every single year if you want to, to help. It's a guide to help you reach your goals. And of course it even has a really nice journal in the back to help you just journal how everything went when accomplishing your goals. It's really intuitive and a lot of people have liked it. So yeah, that's our second most purchased product of the year. Our third most purchased product is quite surprising to me, and it is our Goals to Greatness bundle. And our Goals to Greatness bundle has 100+ stickers. Now, what's so amazing about our Goals to Greatness bundle, yes, it has the 100+ stickers, but it also has 2 full-size workbooks as well. And of course, our Five and Thrive to-do list tracker, which is amazing to help you keep up with your goals as well as your progress. So that's one of the things I really, really do enjoy. And as I'm currently working towards making my daily happy planner, not daily happy planner, as I'm currently working towards making my everyday planner for you guys, available in my shop, coming very, very soon, so be on the lookout. It's just really cool. But yeah, I will be incorporating our Five and Thrive to-do list in that new product, so be on the lookout, of course. And yeah, it's an amazing bundle for an amazing price. And of course, all of our products can be used with GoodNotes, Notability, and of course DocuSign. So check that out. Now I think that was our third one. Yeah, so we have 2 more. Now our fourth most purchased product was our digital budget planner, which is one of our newest contenders to the shop. I haven't really fully promoted this. I don't even think I've made an entire commercial yet for this product, but a lot of you have just been watching it on social media, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, you get 1,300 digital stickers with this amazing planner. I will be doing my plan with me's with this budget planner in the coming year, so be on the lookout for that because it's definitely coming. It's available in 2 colors. We have our colorful version and of course neutral, and it helps you to track all of your expenses in one amazing place. I do have to say, we do have an update coming for our budget planner coming in the new year, and I'll be adding a giving and a receipt section to help you keep track of that. Because in a lot of our customer reviews for this product, a lot of people were asking, do you have a giving area for budget in the budget planner as well as the receipts? I love this planner, but I just need these 2 amazing things that it's missing, but we'll be adding it shortly. And of course, this budget planner is undated like most of the planners we sell at Rising & Bee, and it's really creative. So yeah. And of course, this planner is undated like most of the products we sell at Rising & Bee, so it's definitely worth checking out. And yeah, I love it. And of course, we have our layering quote stickers, which is one of the newest things that I wanted to add. So essentially you get a clear PNG with a quote on it, and then you can add your own background behind it. And it's really cool, and it's kind of like customizable. It's really, really fun. And of course, our budget planner has, you know, the 7 debt-free baby steps within it, calendars, an expense log, a debt payoff plan, what else? Credit score trackers, and an annual financial summary. So it's definitely worth checking out. All right, and that is our 4th most purchased product. And our 5th one, our 5th product that is highly, highly coveted. What was it? I forgot. Oh, it's this one. It was the printable planner bundle. Now we will be updating this because our 2 of these products within this bundle have gotten a bit of a facelift. Like for instance, our time block schedule is being transitioned into our hourly planner as we speak. So that product will be getting a very, very nice facelift in the coming months. So just be on the lookout. And of course, our 5 and Thrive tracker within this printable bundle has gotten a really cute facelift. But yeah, this is definitely worth the money. So it's an $80 value, and you can get it for $50. And a lot of people have really been enjoying it. And I know that more people will enjoy it with the facelift that it's getting. But yeah, those are our top 5 products for Perspective Plans / RisingToBe.com. And yeah, you guys, I'm super excited and grateful for all of the support we have gotten thus far with my business, and it just continues to grow. So I thank you in advance, and I thank you for not only shopping with PerspectivePlans.com and Rising to Be, but also just supporting and watching the videos, listening to the podcast, and just support in every single way. Oh my goodness, my iPad is dinging like crazy today. But yeah, I'll see you in the next coming year, and this is one of our last videos of me recording as Rising to Be and transitioning into Perspective Plans, and I'm just so excited to see what is to come with it. And thank you in advance, you guys. Bye. And I also wanted to mention our customers, like the states of our customers, the areas. And I almost forgot to mention the states as well as the countries of our sales for RisingToBe.com this past year. So our first, what was it? Our first state, like our #1 sales, so the state that had the most sales, I believe, let's see. Now that's interesting. So the state that had the most sales was Texas. Very surprising. Now, a lot of you may or may not know, but I'm actually from Texas, Houston originally. But yeah, born in New Orleans, but definitely I claim Texas for sure. So our top cities were Austin, Texas, Katy, Texas, Frisco, Texas, Forest Hill, and Austin. We get a lot of customers from Austin, so that's awesome. As well as Katy. I love Katy, Texas. Our second state with the most sales was Louisiana, which is where I currently reside. And the best, not the best, and the city that had the most sales there, and the city that had the most sales in Louisiana was just New Orleans, Louisiana. Now that I've newly moved to Baton Rouge, I haven't had any customers here yet, but I also haven't did like an introduction of me living or having my business now in Baton Rouge. So I really need to get on that so that way we can have some Baton Rouge customers. And of course, our third is New York. New York City, which is so dope. So we have our top cities there were Scarsdale, I think I'm saying that correctly, Brooklyn, and New Rochelle, or Rochelle. But yeah, New York, the Big Apple, is purchasing at risingtobe.com. And to me, that's crazy and humbling. But yeah, it's amazing. So our next state, which would be, I want to say our fourth state that has the most sales is Florida. And that's tied with California as well. So, which is really cool. It's like West Coast and, West Coast and, what is it? East? Yeah, East and West Coast are like battling it out for the fourth state with the most sales. And that is Pensacola, Florida, as well as Palm Bay in Florida. Really good. As well as California, we have San Diego and Cardiff, California. I believe I said that correctly. But those are tied for number 4 of our most sales in those states. And of course, I definitely wanted to mention Washington as well, because Washington has a high number of we get a high number of traffic from Washington, and those cities are Sumner, Washington, as well as Seattle, Washington. So not only do we have a lot of looky-loos from Washington, but we also have a lot of people purchasing actually from Washington, which is really good. So yeah, and of course we have some some runner-ups. Let me see. I forgot what states these are. I have them like sketched out on my thing. Let me see. So our first runner-up is New Mexico. And then we have Utah, which is still really surprising to me. And then we also have Ohio, another surprising one. And I think that's Georgia. Is it Georgia? I want to make sure. It's Georgia. So yes, our last runner-up is Georgia, of course. And these are states that have purchased. And I really do appreciate the support. So now that we've covered our top sales in our states in the United States, we also have to cover our countries, because now I feel like an official international business. I got my first customer from the United Kingdom, and they are in the Newcastle upon Tyne, New England. I don't know, but they're from the UK. I'm now an international business, and that's pretty freaking awesome. So yeah, I think it's great. I'm hoping to have more international business, of course. And we have looky-loos all the way from, we have a lot of traffic from Canada, of course. That's our number 1 country from traffic. And then our second is India. Our third is Ireland, which we have a pretty good number of people listening from India as well as Ireland on our Rising to Be podcast. And what else? Oh, and Germany, that's 4. And France. So those are our top 5. And of course our runner-up countries would be Netherlands, Saudi Arabia, and the Philippines. Oh, and Turkey. But yes, we are busy here at Rising to Be. There's a lot of people purchasing, and I'm super excited. I really feel like a full entrepreneur, honestly, now that I'm international. And I am so grateful. But yeah, thank you so much for the support this year. And I can't wait for you to see what I have in store for perspectiveplans.com. So stay tuned. I just want to take a moment to thank our patrons and channel members. This episode would not be possible without your support. Thank you. Watch next week's episode early by joining my Patreon for exclusive content. There's 3 tiers to choose from at patreon.com/risingtobe. Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I truly appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comments or your podcast review which tip you'll be using. Keep rising to be who you want to be. Bye, risers!